About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And normally when you talk about a quarterback on his third team in as many years, you're worried about this kid's potential. But in this case, Justin Fields has plenty of it, and he flashed it big time during his short tenure in Pittsburgh. Now he has the opportunity in New York to be a full-time starter once again, and the Jets are excited about his potential.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Paul on a give up the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
On first down, right back to Hall. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Back to throw. Fields. Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Off play action. Fields. This one deep for Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Jets will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out come the Patriots here to get their first shot on offense. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
19 yards. And the Patriots first down.
Henderson now on first and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
To throw, it's May. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts? No, not at all.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on first and 10. Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall. do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get nothing out of that one. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Fields. He finds Wilson. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st down. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Jets.
Fields now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Patriots' 12-yard line.
Now Fields. Quick hitch, complete. It's Reynolds. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd.
Now it's Fields. He'll try to pick it up himself. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Well, one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and 1st downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
A 28-yard attempt.
Seibert able to knock this one through. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Patriots making their way back out, and they've had a number of uniforms through the years, going back to the Pat Patriot days and even before that. And now here they are in their NFL rivalry-inspired combo, dubbed the Nor'easter. If you look closely, you can see the 6 stars around the neckline. That's an homage to both the 6 states of New England, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts, as well as the Patriots' 6 Super Bowl titles. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now May on the sneak. And he will have a Patriots 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll throw with May. Douglas with a grab over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. The Patriots at 6-4 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt.
Bryce Behringer in punt formation for the Patriots.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
18-yard line.
The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Motion man left is Lazard. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Breaks through the contact. Whoa! It still won't go down. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Jets.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Patriots' 14-yard line.
Here's Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here's 3rd and 3. In motion right is a running back. He'll try to pick it up and hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
A 19-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, maybe that's the spark that they needed here, Charles. Trailing, but a big block. We'll see if that swings their momentum a bit.
You mentioned the word spark. I'm just wondering, as they went off the field and the offense was coming out, did one of those special teams members say, hey, obviously we haven't given up on this one. We've given you a little bit of a spark. What are you going to do with it?
To the air, May. Now bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Back to throw now in his own end zone. May looking to run. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with a football.